Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We're in the area of Old New Henford today, and we're back in the Hamlet of Whittington with a brand new couple to introduce. Everyone meet the Sotherbys. Husband and wife, Arabella and Benedict Sotheby. So let's get into game, introduce them a little bit more, and make a start on the exterior. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase, and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday, my loves, and welcome back to Let's Build the Worlds. I don't even need to do that because my audio sounds the same with the bloody sound effect on at the minute. I know I keep going on about this, but I know I'm just going to get someone saying, why does your audio sound shit? Why are you using a green screen? Office renovations. That's all I'm going to say. But hello. New family are moving in. The last couple of Sims are moving in. We've still got one more Sim to move in that kind of abandoned sort of house that we're doing. But here they are. The Sotherbys, my loves. The villains of Whittington, to be honest with you. And we have Arabella and Benedict. I was going to call him Bernadette. I was just about to call him Bernard. He's not. He's called Benedict. But yes, so what can we say about these two? They were high-fly living, I reckon probably in San Myshuno somewhere. Arabella is a lawyer, a private attorney, and Benedict is an art critic. And they had to move away because of some drama that happened with Benedict. He got into a bit of a scandal and actually cheated on Arabella. With a younger counterpart that was working for him. A male younger counterpart, may I add. And that came as quite a shock to Arabella because she didn't know he had any kind of interest in any other genders. But, you know, and she's decided to forgive him. But she doesn't forgive him. She just wants an easy life, to be honest with you. But they made it a point of trying to work things out by moving to the countryside. Now, he still has his job, but he works for a different company now, and he hired a PR team to kind of legally spin it in. He was just trying to look for a quieter sort of life in the countryside. So Arabella is not his biggest fan at the minute, and they're kind of going through a bit of a struggle with their relationship and with the relationships around them because nobody likes them here. And they've got good reason not to like them because they are assholes, to be honest with you. They're here to gentrify the shit out of the countryside, as many people like this are, especially in where I live and down into Cornwall. So Arabella is your kind of high-flying lawyer, really. She's never taken public transport in her life. And she's saying to all the locals that she just wanted to slow down and be with nature and invest in the regeneration of local heritage, when really we all know what's happening. Because I told you what we're going to be building this house like. It's going to be a very modern looking house. In the interiors, I want it to be as minimal as I can possibly make it. I want minimalist to the extreme. So it's going to be very questionable from not only the outside, but the inside too. They thought by doing this and living like this, it could simplify their lives and they could come together once again as a couple. They've been together for many years, I think, like 20 plus years, I would say. I see them probably both in their kind of like early to mid 40s, but you wouldn't really tell that from their faces because their faces are pumped full of Botox and fillers. They're a bit like that, you know, and if that's your thing, crack on, my darling, no judgment here. Like within the community, you can imagine them, they probably like bring their own scones to the local bake sale. That's what I can kind of see these two being like. And I reckon they like try and sort of donate a few things here and there, but they always want their names a bit bigger than everybody else's. They're just knobs. They're absolute knobs, to be honest. And I just think having a villain in Whittington is going to be a good thing for them. But yeah, that's them. That is them in a nutshell. Nothing more needs to be said about them, really, because I don't want to turn my stomach before we start building. Well, actually, we're probably going to be turning my stomach doing this build because it's going to be very questionable. That's all I'm going to say. So that's what we're doing today. We are building their house for them, concentrating on the exterior today and making it look like a bit of an eyesore in the village, to be honest with you. I'm going to try my hardest to make it look nice. I'm going to try my hardest. but I just want it to stand out and look completely different to everything else. So that is indeed what we're going to do in this space here. Now I do want to mirror the shape of this. I want these to be kind of like semi-detached. So I do want a garden on this side. So it's just going to be like a mirror image of this build here, but on over to this way. That's what I would like to do. But obviously it's not going to look as attractive as what this build is, because we are going to absolutely modernize it to the extreme. But that is nothing more needs to be said. Let's get over to the build mode. Let's make a start. Right then. So first things first, let's get this bit in here going. So that was a 5, wasn't it? Yes. If I can get you up to there then. Slow wall placements. There we go. Up to there. This lot is painful to build on. It really is. It's very painful. And then this one all the way up to here too. And I don't have the oldest of PCs, not by a long shot, but it's just a huge build. It really is. Hopefully sometime this year, maybe going into the beginning of next year, I'm going to upgrade my PC. It needs it now, really. I'm kind of 2 generations behind with my GPU. I've got the 3090, but I would like the 5000 series now. I really would. I think that's going to happen. Right, let's get that on. There we go. At least we've got a closed-in house now. We don't have to worry about walls on the exterior for now. And we are going to mirror this, but I'm not using these mossy roof textures. We're going to be changing the roof texture, that's for sure. So no, I'm going to keep it like that. I was just about to say, so maybe I should just go in for the original one, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe I should get a fresh roof, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep these and change the texture of them. I'll actually just put this on for now so it doesn't, just so we can get a feeling of it being completely separate from the other. Right, I don't think, oh no, actually, I think the roof would probably stay the same. I was just about to say I could flap it up like this. Let me see. Oh, do you know what, actually? Now that I've done that, I think we could do that, you know? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Right, so we need a render on the outside here. Smooth as you like. And I think the only way that they got away with this is that the colour was kind of similar to the rest of the builds. I think we could do that. And I'm kind of torn between 2. I don't know whether to use this Jungle Adventure one or this one because they are so vastly different. They are so vastly different. I don't know which one to pick. Are they literally the same? No, this one's got a different texture on. I think this one here is a little bit more them. So we're going to do the stucco on you. Let's do these all the way along to there. And we're going to do a black roof, I think. I think we are going to do a black roof all the way along to there as well. Beautiful. Okay. So it's blending in, but I think that'll all change once we start getting to the windows. That I'm probably going to do in black too, just so it kind of matches in with what I want to do up here. The one that I want to use up here is this one in the black. I think that would be very much them. Oh yes, it will, with a black trim like that. And on that bit. Oh yes, let me see if that sticks out. Oh, you bet it does. I bet that was uproar in this community over that roof. I really do. I bet that was uproar here. Okay, so now this is the most important thing, is the windows. And I've just trialed the wallpaper, the glass window wallpaper, and it does work. Look, I put you up there and you down there. I think this is what I want to do. Yes, we're doing it. Okay, this is what we're doing. Not going to have a balcony on this house. Or are we actually? Maybe I could do a big balcony on this house. Do you know what? I think we could. Yes, let's do that. That is the tickety-boo. So let's get in a big balcony here. Let's wrap you into the corner there, my love. And we're going to bring it out 3 tiles wide. Look how slow this is. Oh, and everything, I hate how everything flashes. It's so annoying. Right, okay. You to there. I think what they would have done is built a wall here. Just so they've got privacy there from Hattie's house. I think that's what I want to do. Hattie absolutely hates them, by the way. She cannot bear them. And then bring in this. Pop you to there. And you around on this side. Let me see this. Oh, yes. That is the moment. Yes, it is indeed. Let's do a little flat inlaid trim. Don't think I want to go black with it. Or do I? Let me have a look. Oh, actually, I might actually do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's the ticket. And then I'm going to get a pillar here. Probably just use the get together one. Oh, does that come in a black? Oh, it does, look. And just put that on the corner there. Like so. Oh, you know it. You absolutely know it. I think I'm going to do what I did in here too and have the bedrooms downstairs. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe have the bedroom suite on the ground level and then the living area and stuff and kitchen on this level. I think that's what I want to do. I think it would work out quite well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, here I'm feeling bifold doors coming on. How they got planning permission for this, I will never know. That's not in the middle, didn't you? Silly bum. Okay. Why do I quite like it? Not that, Aiden, but yeah, I think so. I think that's what I want to do. And do you know what else I think I want to do? I want to do a little skylight up here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flop you into there. All flaps in, beautiful. Get this one going across. This is going to be the stairwell, so it'll flood light down below too. And then bring in a skylight moment like that. Oh, definitely. They would definitely do that. They really would. Okay. Yep. That's the ticket. Right. We need a front door here. We're choosing all the windows and doors together today by the looks of things. But you know what? Why not? Sometimes it's nice to mix things up a bit. What would you look like here? I don't actually hate that. It's a bit small though, isn't it? I think maybe... Oh, actually. I think this one. Yes. Yes, that's the ticket. Is that in the middle? It is. Okay, let's get you to there then. Let me see. I think it's because of how wide the door is upstairs to how short it is down here. It's kind of looking a bit funky to me. So I think what I need to do... Maybe just use one of these either side. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because of the door. I mean, can I do that? I can actually do that, look. Oh, that doesn't look bad at all. Let me see from the inside. What's it look like? Oh! Just figured out a little new thing there. Okay. You can overlap the door and make the door look a bit wider. Oh, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're doing that. And what I need to do off of camera is just figure out a bit of a floor plan. There's not going to be much of a floor plan because I do want most of this to be open planned. But I do need to find space for a bathroom. Yeah, I need to find space for a bathroom and stuff. So let me get a floor plan figured out and I'll be right back. Okay, so very simple. Into the main entrance here. Bathroom is going in here with the bedroom in this area. Kind of, I could maybe make the bathroom a bit bigger, you know. Because this is quite a big bedroom. Yeah, I think we could do that. Have the bathroom a little bit bigger this way. And then what the stairs do is wrap up towards here. And then they've got the big open plan living, dining and kitchen area. That's what I want to do. Okay. Oh, I've just realised I got rid of the wallpaper up here. Silly bum. So, I think we should just do a full glass wall. Not all of it, but maybe like that. Just for drama. I mean, they've definitely got the best view out of everybody, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. We're doing it live. And then I'm going to put 2 more there. And then we need a smaller window for the bathroom itself. I don't know what window to use for the bathroom. In fact, maybe. I tried a few then, including the box one that came with the eco lifestyle. Was it called? No idea. And it just wasn't working. So I think I'm going to put in 2 more of these. I don't really like that. That's just ruined it for me. What about one of them? Nope, that looks shit as well. None of the windows are working because of what I've done with this here. So I think I am just going to do a glass. This was the best. The best out of a bad bunch. That's what we're going to have to do. Okay. Okay, that's fine. They would definitely have a Range Rover. You know, I reckon they park it somewhere. They park their Range Rover somewhere. Obviously not here. And then get a helicopter up to their house. Not that. And I reckon they've got their eye on several of the houses here, hoping to buy them one day. They're just that kind of people, shall I say. Okay, right. I think maybe we're going to start getting in a fence and stuff now. I think they would probably have like a green hedge But I don't know whether to use like the boxy ones like that. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, that is it. That is the ticket. So I think maybe shortening down the size of this and going like this across to here. Let's get the grid on. Keeping a gap there. And then bringing the same all the way across here too. And they come out with their laser like ruler to check the gardener's work when he's been doing the hedges. That is definitely them. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I am feeling here? I think just the black on top and also at the bottom. Oh god, there we go. And at the bottom too, please, thank you. Oh, it didn't like me placing that down for some reason. Oh yeah, that's it. And I think they turned their nose up at having solar panels as well. They were like, I think Arabella was like, no, not for us. We're actually buying the solar panel roof. Yes, the one that's built in. Yes, I saw it in Homes and Gardens. And we just knew that we wanted it, you know, just for the environment. When it's not for the environment at all. It's just so that she can rub her neighbour's nose in it, you know? I'm feeling gravel here, of course. And it would be this one, without a doubt. Crunchy gravel. Let's get that all in there. And then shorten the size of it down, excuse you. And bring you into here like this. Oh, definitely. And I think they would have some kind of topiary bush on the outside. Maybe just the 2-tier one. Where's that one? This one here. It is very classic looking though. I don't want it to look classic really. Yeah, no, it's too classic. They would have something a bit more like this, I think. Oh, definitely. I haven't used this for ages. I remember when I used to use these to death. Oh, God, I still love them. Need to be dark, though. There we are. No, that's not the right one either. Olive trees. As much as I love them, I think they would definitely have a couple here at the front. Like so. Oh, I didn't leave space for a mailbox. Oh, well. They don't have one. They don't like mail. And it's because of the paper situation. They're just not for it. You know my email. That would be their comments. Yes, definitely. That's the vibe. 2 lights either side here. We'll go for these ones. I'm going to size them down though. Put one there and one on the other side. Like that. Yes. Now for privacy reasons, I think what I'm going to do here, and maybe even up to this window, it might change the look of the house. But I'm going to give it a go anyway and use those privacy screens that came with Snowy Escape. So I've tried them in that colour, but I don't know whether to go for the black to fit in with the kind of theme of the house, really. I think I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do it on the bottom and the top, because obviously bedroom at the bottom, living room at the top, they're going to want some privacy. Well, not really. They want to show off, don't they? Let me see this. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's happening. And all the locals are like, why have they got bloody jail bars on their house? Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that makes it stand out even more. And not well. Oh, for sure. That is the ticket. Right, and as I said, I'm going to be doing this house so minimally, especially in the interiors and stuff, that I don't want tons of stuff everywhere, but I do feel that they would have a mat. Shoes off straight away as soon as you get in, of course. Right, yeah. I might even bring those same lights, you know, and put them at the top here as well. Put one there. And flop another one there like that. Gorgeous. I think the olive trees would come out to play up here too, to be honest. And I don't really know what they would have out here. Would it be a dining space? No, I think they would have their snobby friends over. So I think it would be some kind of seating area. Or maybe like a modular sofa. Or even just 2 sofas with the fireplace coffee table. That's the ticket. Yeah, this one. Of course it would be. Absolutely would be. I might bring you in a one because I'm going to be putting 2 sofas next to each other. I don't know what sofas I'm going to use. In fact, why don't we actually do the modular ones in the black but without the backs on them? I don't want the guests to get too comfortable, you know? Yes, that's the ticket. Don't think I'm going to go black in the interior. I think I want the interior very stark and like this tone. Very live, laugh, love, Kim Kardashian kind of vibes, you know? Yeah, that's the ticket. They would definitely do that out there. And you can imagine their laughter. Right across the left cheek. I would. I'm going to bring these down. Yeah, to there. Oh, yes, that's the ticket. That is the vibe. I do see them probably having a fireplace, so I am going to find that matching chimney and put it here. Is it this one? It is this one. Because I'm probably going to be putting the fireplace on this wall around about here. So, age up. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, around about. Oh, maybe it. No, it's not. Yeah, around about there then. Like that. Doesn't meet a fire safety code because it's not as high as the roof peak, but we're going to do it anyway. They got away with so much with this build, they really did. The back can stay completely as it is, stark white, stark and boring. And I think that is the exterior, loves. That was very simple. That came together a little bit too fast, but it does stick out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Oh, it does. This has probably been quite a short part today, but I think that's where I'm going to leave things. Can't believe how fast that came together, to be honest. But I like how it mirrors this one, but it is completely different. Oh, God. Oh, anyway, tomorrow we're going to be coming back and we're going to furnish the whole place. We're going to do the whole place together. Let me just get rid of that wall because that is not staying. So we'll come in, we will do the bedroom, the bathroom, and then upstairs into the living and kitchen area too. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I'm going to be keeping an eye on comments, but this is where I'm going to leave it today. Can't believe how fast that came together, to be honest. But there we go. Oh, there would be uproar within the community about this house. There really would. But that's where I'm going to leave you. Give me some lovely comments down below, my darlings, and I will be back tomorrow with the final part of this build, this particular house, and we'll get to furnishing everything. But that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.